Hey, Shalom, Markins of Karma Kapashim, Jim Islam, and giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Chachadash. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the hopeful elect, preaching the truth in all sincerity. Back again with another video, and today, you got Donald J. Trump being re-inaugurated back into the office today, and so starts his second time or second term as the US president. All right. And Lord willing, he gonna, well, he ain't got a choice, but he gonna do a lot to bring forth prophecy, Lord willing, to its conclusion, right? Because we don't want to see any more presidents. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see no more elections and all this madness. We just want to get the hell out of here. We want this place to be destroyed. And so Lord willing, this is the dude to do it, right? The last dude, the last Trump, right? To do this thing, right? To bring around the destruction of America and the world, That's what we hope. And he's already, he's been making moves since he won the election. Things have been going on behind the scenes, and all these plans are being laid out. What he's planning to do, working with all these different tech companies, and all these different things that are gonna again progress prophecy. All right. And so, we look forward to up and coming year, this year, right? His term as president, to see what he's gonna do. Lord willing, he hits the ground running, and he starts doing all kinds of stuff real quick. That's what we want. All right. But that's what's going on today. All right. Oh, going on right now, right? Here it's supposed to start at 5 p.m. It's 5:40 right now. All right, so that's what's going on right now. And so Lord willing, this will be the last dude. This will be the dude to kind of bring things to its conclusion. To the pawn the Most High is using on the left hand side to bring these things to the conclusion of the mark of the beast and the World War III. To really wrap this up, right? So our Lord Yahweh Shai can return, deliver his people, the Israelites, and destroy this kingdom. All right. I'm going to get this from 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right? So we know you so-called white people, you devils are the Edomites. Okay, we know you because you're in power. Okay, you are the last rulership to rule in the earth, pursuant to Daniel's dream, or the breaking down of that dream that was given to him. You are that last kingdom. You are that kingdom of iron and clay. Okay, you are the second part of the Roman Empire. Okay, you're back in power, and you're redoing the things of Rome. So we know it's you Edomites, you so-called white people, right? Whether you want to admit it or not, right? And it's just a matter of time, just like every other kingdom that it has its time and it's gonna fall. And America's been falling for a while now, still. So these people are trying to revive a spirit, or in America that no longer exists anymore. That's why all these slogans is always build back better or make America great again, because you're talking like you're a destroyed kingdom, which you are, because you wouldn't need to build back better. You should be just going. You should be just progress, right? You should be just carry on going forward and up and up and up. But you're not. You'd be going down and down and down, and that's why you need to, turn it around, right, and make it better again. Because you've been down on that for a while now. The Lord's been breaking you down systematically, bringing about your destruction, and now it's gonna, fast forward to that destruction, right? Because as we draw closer to the end, things are gonna develop quicker. It's going to develop quicker. All right. So we know we're at this point now. And so, the end of this world is fast approaching. And so like I said, we hope that Donald Trump is this character that's going to be used to bring about all of this, right? straight from Babylon the Great, because that's what America is, Babylon the Great. All right, so they have an important part to play in fulfilling prophecy. All right. This is Daniel chapter 8, verse 25, right? And again, we've said this, this is really speaking about Antiochus Epiphanes, but Trump is coming in the same vein, in that same kind of like character, right? And he's going to do the same thing, right? And through his policy, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, right? So like I say, he's linking up with all these tech companies and cryptocurrency people and Elon Musk and Neuralink and all these things, all this technology, Silicon Valley, right? And they're getting happy right now, they're having their celebrations or whatever, right? Because they're really gonna go to work, right? And bring forth, Esau's desires. All right. So yeah, through shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, right? Because Trump's got a proud spirit anyway. Yet like he ain't like he the shit all the time, right? But he'll go ever more pompous. So then, by peace shall destroy many, right? Because everyone's looking like at Donald Trump like he's gonna save America, man. That he's really gonna turn it around, like he's actually gonna do something that's gonna bring, put America back, back to bring it back to his glory days. He ain't gonna do that, right? Just like none of these presidents have been able to do that. They all promise you these things, but they're never able to accomplish them. All right, and it's purely just down to the fact that America's a wicked ass kingdom, and the Most High is judging it. All right, and to death, judging it to death, right? So there's no coming back. You are terminal, right? The Most High is bringing you down, day by day, until that great judgment is going to come upon you, and wipe you all out. It says, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And so even that now, in the time to come, right? Esau's going to send these armies to fight the Lord when he returns with the angels in the chariots, right? So you're going to go fight. You're going to try and resist, but you're going to be destroyed. All right. So again, things are going to be played out similarly on in this era, in this time. All right. So yeah, there's no Trump is not going to save America, right? He's only going to dig it a deeper pit, right? It's Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7, right? It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, right? America's been elevated, it's been raised above all the nations of the earth, right? But it's still above the nations right now, but it's been brought down. So it just shows you how high America was, right? But they've been brought down, and they're still above the other nations ultimately. They're coming down from their lofty estate. Okay, and so it's just a matter of time, right? So Babylon is fallen. Sorry, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, right? There's no healing Babylon. The Most High has made it terminal. It's like, yeah. All right, so there ain't no answers, there ain't nothing nobody can do. All right, America's on its way out, just like Rome, just like, Greece, just like Persia, Media, right? Just like Babylon. So they all got taken out. They're at the at their height, they were mighty and couldn't be fucked with, man. It wasn't perceivable that they'd ever fall. Right, but it still occurred, right? Just because it had to fulfill prophecy. Right, things had to happen, and same things happened to America. Okay, its time is up. Right, we just watch for we just keep an eye on the signs and the prophecies, right? To see basically how much longer we got in this place, and like I said, we got Trump back in office. Lord, when we won't see no more presidents after him. Verse 9 says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. All right, judgment's coming for that place. This is Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb and spake as a dragon. Right, so Trump is being put up as to be some kind of savior of America, but you're gonna find that he gonna be the opposite, right? He's gonna end up being the opposite because of the things that are gonna come upon the earth, and he's gonna become very draconic, right? Speaking like a dragon with harshness and severity, right? Taking harsh measures with the people, because of the things that are going on. Right, because this place is gonna ascend into chaos, descend into chaos, man. Okay, because these are the plagues and the judgment the Most High is bringing upon the earth. Okay. And usually straight away I would link that up with Revelation 12 and 12. The devil coming for great wrath because we have but a short time, right? That we're in pressing times, man. Okay, and we're really about to enter into evil times. And so Esau, these governments, right? They're gonna change their tune. They're gonna be coming a lot more rough, right, to deal with the situations that are going to be occurring on the earth, right? They're gonna take control like proper, and say declare martial laws and all kinds of things, because I hear it's gonna be wild, man. It's gonna be chaotic, race wars and wars, all these famines. They're gonna be taking all these things are gonna be going on, right? And so it's gonna put the government in a different kind of mind state, different. They're gonna take a different approach to governance than what they've been doing currently. They ain't gonna wait to see what you think. Or right, they're just gonna do it. They're just gonna go in with it. The 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 17 says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Right, that's the times we're heading towards. Right, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in great fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Right? Again, it's the Most High sending these problems, these issues, these circumstances that you got to deal with. And you ain't gonna be able to deal with them, man. But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, nor always be mindful of the scourges, right? So you're not going to attribute any of these things that's going to be happening on the earth down to prophecy, the word of the Heavenly Father. You're not going to do that, right? You're just going to think it's just happening, right? And we got to rely on Esau, whoever to come up out of it, because Esau explain shit. Oh, it's the Russians' fault, or they'll make some story up, and blame it on somebody, and so you're just focused on that. You're not really considering that this is scriptural, that this is prophecy being fulfilled. Or this is the doing because of wickedness. You don't consider these things. Esau's always got a finger to point at something or someone. Taking your attention away from what it's really about. All right. But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be sorely cheap upon earth. They shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Right, so things are all going to get worse, right, and people are going to become more confused and more hateful, right? Because that's what's happening now, the building up of hate in the world. And that's why there's been a large focus on immigration and that kind of stuff in everywhere, right? Because they're building up that tension, all right? But for now, things are not that bad. Things are workable, things are not super expensive, so you can still go shopping and get what you need and whatever, mostly. All right, but there's gonna come a point in time where those things are not gonna be possible, or extremely difficult to do, right, because of the situation. All right. So for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. Many of them, not just a few. Like, it's not gonna be famine in just a few spots. No, the whole world's gonna be suffering these things, right? And a lot of people are gonna die to famine, right? It says that and the other that escaped the hunger shall the sword destroy, right? So, you know, you got people thinking they're prepared, prepping, you know, thinking that they're food-wise, they're sorted. They could feed themselves for 3 years or however long they think they can feed themselves for, right? But they're going to find out, well, yeah, but, you know, you ain't going to die of famine, but, you know, the sword's going to come after you, man. You know, most likely wants to take you out the game. The Lord's got many ways he can take you out the game. You know, so yeah, you think you might have averted famine, but guess what? The sword can come for you, man. Any type of death can come for you. The Most High so desires it, you know. So verse 23, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. Right, so this is a global thing that's going to be occurring in the earth, and you know, like I said, there's no one's going to prevent this downfall from happening. Right, Trump is an instrument. You know, like a trumpet, an instrument. He's an instrument of this place or this world's downfall. All right, that's what he's going to be used for. Okay, whether knowingly or unknowingly, you know, it's just the Most High's program at the end of the day. But he's an instrument to bring about the downfall of America and you know, the rest of the world, man. Ultimately, you know, with all the decisions that they're going to be making, you know, concerning things in the Middle East, Israel, Russia, you know, things domestically, right? All these decisions that they're going to be making is only going to bring around his own destruction. All right. So like I say, he's going to end up, you know, doing the opposite of what you think he's going to do, right? Because he'll say he ain't here to save America. You know, he's going to end up being the one that's going to bring about its destruction, right? And that's what, like we said, hopefully, Lord, when this is the last president we'll ever have to, you know, deal with or, you know, be under, you know. Is Isaiah 47 verse 1 says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O the daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the fire, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen, right? So I see a lot of the shame, you know, the grittiness, the dirtiness of America has been, you know, put out there to the world of late. Right, and so it's losing that luster, you know, the shining lights, you know, flashing lights, and you know, it's losing its luster, you know, its glamour, right, from what it was. People are looking at it differently. It's not as alluring to them as it once was, right? It's, you know, you're a bunch of fucking hypocrites, man. You're a bunch of liars, right? There's a lot of filth going on in America, scandal after scandal. You know, that American dream is getting exposed. You know, verse 3 said, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Right? How shall I when he returns with the angels? He's not coming in flesh and blood, like, you know, as he came before. Right? He's gonna come in his power, in his glory, in his spiritual body. Right? But you can't do him no harm. Right? He ain't gonna be like you. Right? Flesh and bone. You could break and harm and kill. You ain't going to do that to the Lord when he returns. Right? You won't come back in his godly estate. It says, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance. I have given them into thine hand. Thou didst shew them no mercy. Right? What you did to us, you know, during the slavery, you know, the slave trade, it was fucking horrific. You know, and it's like we keep trying to like make it clear. It wasn't just like you just took us from one place and you just, you know, brought us over to Americas to have us work. You know, that might not have been so bad. You know, you took us. You know, I mean, how you took us, the journey there was fucking horrific. How you dealt with us was horrific. Just on the journey there, and the amount of people that died, it's fucking horrible, right? But even when we got to America, man, like I say, it's not like you just employed us. It's not like today. You know what I mean? You just put us to work. You abused us, man. You dealt with us on a fucking wicked level, man. A wicked ass level, man. Right? One that has not been repaid. And you think just saying that, you freed us or whatever is enough. What you did was fucking wicked beyond wickedness. Right? And so you also got judgment, payment you have to pay. So yeah, you should know mercy. It says, upon the ancient has thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And thou hast said, I shall be a lady forever, right? You thought you were going to be in this top spot forever, ruling over the nations, calling the shots, promoting your wickedness. You thought that was going to be you, right? So thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. You didn't think that there was going to be no recompense for your actions. Because who was going to do it? Who was going to do it? Nobody on earth, and you just thought, the Most High ain't going to do nothing. You don't believe in the Most High. It says, so that it is not lay these things to thy heart, neither disremember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, that thou that are given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, because you just do what the fuck you want to do, thinking nothing's going to happen to you in return, right? That says in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Right? Because you got these rich elites, right? These Illuminatis, right? They do everything from behind the scene. You don't really see what goes on, right? So they as far as they're concerned, everything they do is in secrecy. And no one really understands or knows what they're doing. Okay, but the Most High is giving us understanding to know what they're what they're doing, their plans, their schemes. Everybody else is out here is fighting each other, not knowing what the fuck's going on. Conspiracies and truthers and regular Joes, they're just going back and forth and arguing, and it's just nothing but confusion. But the elect know exactly what's going on. We know exactly what's going on. Okay, it's all here in the scriptures. The Most High have opened our minds to receive it. It says, thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. Right? Because you just think you're on that higher level, man, because you know some shit. But it's all left-handed shit, mostly. Right? And the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. All right? The wise of this world are really the elect. Right? And the elect in this world are just lowly and not respected. Not heavily grounded in the world, in carnal knowledge. So we don't get respect. Okay, but we know what's going on. So thy wisdom and thy knowledge have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. So it's gonna happen quick. The downfall of America is gonna happen quick, like from where it is now to to absolute destruction. That moment, it's not going to be something you're going to expect. When America gets obliterated, the day before it'd be like business as usual type thing. Yeah, business. Like how things are rolling right now. America's just trundling along. Something's good, something's bad. Stocks up, stocks down, that type of thing. Things are just going on as usual. Oh, we've got another pandemic. Oh yeah, all this kind of stuff, right? Whatever. But the moment that America gets destroyed, the day before, he's not going to be like, whoa, what happened? It's going to be sudden. America's destruction is going to be sudden. All right, and this is why people are going to take it for granted that things are going to continue as they are, right? Let me find that. Continue. think it's in Peters. Yeah. This is Second Peter's, Second Peter, verse chapter 3, verse I'm start from 3, right? It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation, right? So you're just going to take for granted that, things are just how they are, and they will always going to just be this way. And so when the Lord comes as a thief in the night, no one's going to be expecting him, right? It's going to be like a fairly regular, normal day the day before. Like I said, there's going to be a whole bunch of shit going on, but you're going to come acclimatized to it, because that's what Esau does. Acclimatize you to these different situations that he creates. All right, so you're just going to think like, it's bad, but it's not like devastatingly apocalyptic destruction bad. You know what I'm saying? So the day before, he's going to be like, oh yeah, things are moving on. But, tomorrow, you're not going to exist. It's going to be a drastic jump. You know what I'm saying? So for this day, we are ignorant of that by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth stand out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. All right, so it's just going to come all of a sudden. America is going to be wiped off the face of the earth, essentially. Right, all the inhabitants gone, all the buildings gone. Everything about America is going to be gone. Right, whereas previously the day before it was all there. Maybe things on fire and shit, but it was there. But then it's going to be gone. Right, no more America, no more Americans. What is it now? Back in Isaiah 47 verse 11, so therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. Right, you can't, kick it down the street, get the can down the street and deal with it another day. You ain't going to want to deal with it. You ain't ever going to want to deal with it, right? So it's going to come whether you want it or not, and then it's just going to appear one day like shit. So, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, thou shalt not, which thou shalt know not, right? Not know. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Okay, all these witches and warlocks, right? Because that's what they they deal with all that witchcraft shit to make America, profitable, right? But they're not going to work in that day. See, behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame, right? Because who's bringing this power of the flame? The Most High. These witches ain't going to prevail against the Heavenly Father and His will. Just like the Magi against Aaron and Moses, they couldn't prevail. The Most High was with Aaron and Moses. And so all their witchcraft didn't come to, it meant nothing, came to naught. Right? So there shall not be a coal to warm out, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be even unto thee with whom thou hast laboured, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee. Right? So there's not nobody that's going to be, that's going to appear, that's going to turn around America's fortunes. All right? It's Revelation chapter 18, verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets. Right? So this future that these prophecies are lining up, right? We are happy, right? We are rejoicing over the fact that this is what's going to happen, because we're told to. Look, it says rejoice over her, rejoice over Babylon being destroyed, rejoice over America being destroyed. And this is why we're saying, like, we hope, Lord willing, that Trump is the guy to do it. We don't want to see no other president. We don't want to see another president. Another 4 years, we're gonna get another president. You gotta do another 4 years. We don't want to see all that. We don't want to hear that. We want to hear all that, man. right? We want Trump just to do the thing. Do it. Bring about the end so we can get the hell out of here, man. All right, so rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God hath avenged you on her. Okay, we want to be avenged, right? 21, it says, and the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be no more found at all. Right? Because that place is going to get pelted with nuclear missiles and missiles of all kinds, right? Just destroying that place. You know? Great violence. Okay? So the voice of harpers and musicians, right? Because this is what you're known for. You're known for your music, your entertainment industry, you know, your movies and your TV programs, all that type of shit. Right? You're known for all these things because you're the great nation upon the earth. Everybody's looking at you, aspiring to be you. You know? It says, and the voice of harpers and musicians and of pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee, and no craftsman of wheresoever craft he be should be found any more in thee, and the sound of a millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee, because there ain't gonna be nobody there. Ain't gonna be no one alive to work and do anything like this. Right? And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be no more heard at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And in her was found the blood of the prophets and of the saints and of all them that were slain upon the earth. Right? So your judgment is coming. Right? And we just want Trump to be that guy, man. You know, ASAP. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 51. See, behold, I show you a mystery. We should not all sleep, but we should all be changed. Right? Because at the end comes this, right? Remember, the first scripture we brought out was Esau's the end of the world and Jacob's the beginning of it, right? We want our beginning. We want the end of this place so our beginning can start. Right? And this, with the beginning, is going to be, you know, come with this, right? See, behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, right? For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed, right? So we're looking for that last trump, right? You know, obviously I'm just making a play on words, you know, with the title, but, you know, we're waiting for that last trump. We want to get to the end of this thing, okay? And we want that, you know, we want Trump to be like an omen, like the last Trump, man. We want that, you know, want him to bring around this destruction so we can get out of here, man, right? So the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruption shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to the Most High, which give us the victory through our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. Right, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. Right, so you always got to be at this work. You're always doing this work, in season, out of season, right? For as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Okay? This is why we put our videos non-stop. You know, brothers all over the earth, right, are doing videos, man. Pumping internet full of these videos for people to see. Right, for the elect to hear and to see. Okay? This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10 says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Right? Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High. Okay? And his son Yahushua, right? Wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right? So we want to get to that moment quickly. Okay, we're eager to see that day. Okay? So nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth. We're not looking for America to become great again. Fuck that. That's a hell. That ain't no dream. That ain't no desire for us. Okay, we want this place to come to its end, right? So we can, receive the new heavens and the new earth. Okay, which is just a refreshing of these things. The Most High is not creating a new planet or nothing, but He's going to refresh the heavens and the earth. Okay, start anew. The reset button, right? But it begins with the downfall of this world. Okay, beginning with Babylon, right? So nevertheless, we, according to His promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, right? Because in this world is void, is absent. Righteousness is absent in this world. Okay, we're going to establish righteousness, beginning, with our Lord Yahweh Shai, in His kingdom, under His rulership, right? We're going to establish righteousness, right? It doesn't exist here. All right, so that's what we want. All right, so that's it, man. So Lord willing, Trump will do the thing, and bring around these prophecies, double quick time. Hopefully, Lord willing. So we'll obviously keep up to speed what's going on and stuff, and we'll reporting things as things go as usual, man. But Lord willing, it gets us to where we need to be at quickly. All right. So, with that, I'm going to say shalom. Lord willing, this is edifying, and I'll catch you brothers and sisters on the next video. Until next time, I say shalom.